Apparently, Hasan Piker is going to sue MorePegasus or Pegasus. That's crazy. It's getting to a whole nother level now. Let's take a look at some of the information and see Hasan cry about this. Don't forget to hit the hype button. Also, subscribe if you haven't.
Drama queen, fascism is here. Oh.
I love this guy. It's so funny because he has nothing redeemable about him, but the pure animus that drives a lot of dudes that look like him, I guess, on the internet, that spend every waking moment on the internet, the animus that they feel towards me is enough. They're like, I don't even want, I will watch the same video over and over again.
The nerve of Hasan Piker to sit there and act like he's unbothered, and then 2 seconds later show that he's bothered. It's crazy. Let's play the nasty song out the gate. Yo. Yeah, then you start talking about his looks.
Yeah.
You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name. You
Super nasty work. That's crazy. Then you gonna cry about how you being bullied, how someone's obsessed with you, but you're talking about their personal looks. Like, that's wild. But leave it up to Hasan to do that.
Causing harassment, alarm, or distress. Singapore statutes online. An individual or entity must not, with intent, cause harassment, alarm, or distress to another person called in the section the target person by any means, use any threatening, abusive, or insulting words or behavior, make any threatening, abusive, or insulting communication, or publish any identity information of the target person or a related person of the target person. Oh my God, they're going to cane his ass. Hold on. Singapore maintains one of the highest per capita execution rates globally, enforcing capital punishment primarily for drug trafficking and murder. Following the COVID-19 pandemic, executions surged. The country carried out 11 executions in 2022, 5 in 2023, 8 in 2024, and reached a 22-year high of 17 executions in 2025.
Now I got a question for Hasan Piker fans. You don't think this is too much? You don't think this is way too crazy? Nah? You don't think he's going too far now? And if MorePegasus, that's the name of the channel, Pegasus, right? Every time I say MorePegasus, people be correcting me in the comment section. But if his audience starts to go the same way that Hasan's doing, they start going at Hasan and they reporting him to certain countries and making sure he's banned or he gets punished. He's going to come on here and cry. He's going to play victim and act like he never did nothing wrong, all because someone critiqued you. Someone gave you criticism, and that's enough to make you lose your mind.
An earshot and intends to cause Y distress. Y is distressed. X is guilty of an offense under this section. X writes a letter containing threatening words, or maybe a YouTube video threatening words towards Y, intending to send the letter to Y to cause him or her alarm. X decides not to send the letter and throws it away. Y finds the letter and is alarmed. X is not guilty of an offense under this section, as he or she had no reason to believe that the letter would be seen by Y. Well, to the Singaporean authorities, I would like to report, I am very scared. I feel very threatened that this person has made 358 videos on me. This is alarming. 363, sorry. It's alarming. It's very scary. I was intending to visit Singapore soon, and now I don't even know if I could do that. It's truly a terrifying prospect for me. It seems kind of obsessive. It seems kind of like cyber stalking. Not entirely certain if there's a statute for cyber stalking in general.
Asmon Gold was to say the same thing to you, you would be in trouble, Jack. Shoot, a few people. Donald Trump. You could just name anyone who gets deemed as conservative. You talk about them nonstop. Should they be sitting there shaking in their boots? Oh no, he mentioned me. He did videos on me and I'm a public figure. Like, are you serious? Of course, the Hasan fans are going to defend this type of behavior. He's exempt from criticism.
Threats, long-term harassment, daily videos that he's monetizing. I hope someone in the Singaporean authorities could potentially look into this. I'm glad that there is a Protection from Harassment Act of 2014. Check Section 7, unlawful stalking. Wait, let's look at that one. An individual or entity must not unlawfully stalk another person. Subject to subsection 7, an individual or entity called in the section to accused unlawfully stalks another person, involves acts or omissions associated with stalking, causes harassment, alarm, or distress to the victim. The accused intends to cause harassment, alarm, or distress to the victim, or knows or ought reasonably to know is likely to cause harassment, alarm, or distress to the victim. Well, it kind of feels like he does know that, right? Because when you look at his Instagram page, he's actually celebrating it. Right? He's calling it a legendary series. Chatters, do you feel like I'm crazy for being alarmed and scared and worried about the stalker here? Oh, there's a defamation one too. Oh, there's even unintentional defamation. Fallen the victim, making any communication or attempting to make communications by any means to the victim or related person, relating to purporting to relate to the victim or related to a victim, purporting originate from the victim or a related person. So the fact that he's not just coming after me, but all my friends in a serialized version of cyber stalking and slander.
Come on, son. Yeah, son is wildin'. This is extreme. And he's like, oh, and look at this one. Oh, he talked about my friends. For real? And then you crying about Ethan Klein doing lawsuits? And you about to just pull this one out of nowhere? This guy is foul, bro. Hasan's a very foul individual.
No, this is good to know that it's out there. This guy probably went through some crazy range of emotions when you first mentioned him earlier to now when you're reading this. To the Singaporeans in the chat, reach out to me. If you know like a good Singaporean lawyer, something like that, it'd be nice to try and figure out if I could pursue litigation of sorts. I mean, after all, he's made probably, I don't know, a couple $100,000 off of slander, harassment. Maybe we can get some of that back. Maybe we can recover some of that. This dude is such a lame. Why does he have such a hate boner for you? Did you give him a wedgie or something? No, I didn't really know who the fuck this guy was, except for the fact that his fans every now and then would come in to just be like, Pegasus owned you. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is. And I've seen like, and then I found out about who he is, and I love him, but also am now scared of him. Initially, I was like, wow, how wonderful. This must be a fan page. And then I realized he's exhibiting stalker-like behavior and also defaming me and causing great injury to me psychologically. And I don't like that. I am scared. Even a single instance of defamation is unacceptable and puts you in fear. True. 363 half years or 182 years or $1.8 million in fines. Oh. Lamau, why are you fantasizing about this? I mean, it'd be pretty funny if he actually got in trouble. I'm not gonna lie, it would be fucking hilarious. I mean, this guy's been actively demanding that the American government prosecute me and shit. It'd be really funny if the videos of his slanderous, libelous stalker statements that caused grave injuries to me.
Yeah, he's doing a lot. He's doing the most, actually. There's no way, fam, that if he was to go through with this, it's going to turn out well in his favor. At least I don't think so. I don't think it should do that. But tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. Hit the like button. Also, share the video and watch more videos.